We say we want to build a successful business, but then we continuously change the business. You'll see people, they'll jump from company to company or thing to thing to thing. We say we want to grow an audience, but we change our message every few weeks. We say we want to become more confident, but we avoid the actions that would develop the confidence. We say we want greater results, but our attention is divided between 10 different ideas, projects, problems, opportunities, and even distractions. Then we become frustrated because we have not arrived yet. But the question may not be, why am I not getting better results? The better question may be, am I still traveling towards that destination that I wanted? See, scattered focus creates scattered results. When your focus is scattered, clarity becomes harder. You're over here thinking about one business, then you're over there working on a new offer, then you're looking at what somebody else is doing, then you're questioning your original idea, then you're learning something new, then you're rebuilding something that may not have needed to be rebuilt. Many times we are super busy. We're really, really busy. We're working hard. And we have may even gotten ourselves exhausted or burnt out. But busyness does not automatically mean that you are moving forward. You can drive all day and still not get any closer to your destination if you're continually driving in the wrong direction. This is why focus matters so much. And focus isn't merely paying attention, focus is a decision to direct your time, your energy, your thoughts, and actions towards a specific destination. It means that you know what matters most in this season. It means you know what you're building. It means you know who you're becoming. And it means you're willing to measure your choices against that vision. So, one of the things we have to ask ourselves is, why do we keep changing directions? And this is where we have to look beneath the behavior. Why do we keep changing directions? Sometimes we change directions because the new idea feels exciting. Sometimes something new can feel easier than continuing with something that's been challenging. The new idea hasn't disappointed us yet. The new business hasn't tested us yet. The new strategy hasn't required us to become more disciplined yet. The beginning is often filled with possibility, but eventually, every meaningful journey requires consistency. Eventually, we have to keep going, even when the excitement fades. Eventually, we have to develop the skills. And eventually, we have to face the fear. Eventually, we're going to have to allow ourselves to be seen. And eventually, we have to repeat the actions long enough for those actions to create results. Sometimes changing direction is not really about finding a better opportunity. Sometimes it's a way of avoiding the discomfort required to make the current opportunity work. We tell ourselves, this idea is probably not right. I need a better plan. I need to change my branding. I need to create something completely different. But what we have to look at is underneath, because that may be fear showing up, fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of choosing the wrong thing, fear of committing, fear of discovering what we're capable of. and sometimes even fear of success, fear of more responsibility. Because once you choose a destination and you truly commit to it, you can no longer hide behind the constant preparation and changing plans. You have to begin traveling. And what we have to understand is constantly changing creates confusion. If you're always changing your idea, your business, your offer, your message, the direction you're going, it becomes extremely difficult to create momentum. You don't need you don't need to give people enough time to understand what to do, what you do. You don't give Let me put it this way. When we're out there on social media, when we're out there telling people, if we're constantly switching, we don't give those people that are looking at us enough time to understand who we are, what we offer, what we do. We also don't allow ourselves enough time to master our skills. We don't give a strategy time or enough time to work. We don't collect enough information to know what needs to be improved. And we don't allow consistent action to compound upon itself. So every time you change the direction, you're often starting over. You may need new messaging, you may need a new audience, different systems, build new skills, create new content. You may need to rebuild your confidence around the new direction. And this doesn't mean there aren't times where the change is appropriate. There are times when a pivot is wise. There are times when new information shows you that something needs to be adjusted. There are times when your values, your priorities, or your circumstances change. Maybe there's a change in the company or with the people that you're working with. But there's a difference between an intentional pivot and a pattern of escape. The intentional pivot says, I have gathered information, reviewed the results, and decided that an adjustment will move me closer to my overall vision. But the escape pattern says, this is uncomfortable, so I'm going to find something new. One is guided by clarity, the other is guided by discomfort. And taking the direct route does not mean taking the easiest route. The direct route may require to do things that may feel uncomfortable. It may require you to have conversations. It may require you to follow up. It may require you to post consistently. It may require you to improve your communication. It may require you to learn how to sell. It may require you to develop emotional resilience. It may require you to stop taking every setback personally. And it may require you to become the leader you're capable of, the kind of leader who's capable of creating the results you want. See, sometimes the scenic route feels easier because it allows us to avoid the work directly in front of us. We organize instead of reaching out. We redesign instead of selling. We study instead of practicing. We create another offer instead of talking about the one we already have. We consume more information instead of implementing what we already know. And those activities look productive. They feel productive. They feel like we're doing something, but we have to ask, is this moving me toward my destination, or is it helping me avoid the road that would? You can't take the most direct route if you haven't clearly chose a destination, if you're not solid on this is what I want. And many people are frustrated with their lack of progress, but they've never clearly defined what progress means. They have no way of measuring it. Ask yourself, what are you actually trying to accomplish? What business are you building? Who are you trying to help? What do you want to become known for? What results are working, or what results are you working toward during the season? What's your primary focus for the next 30, 60, or 90 days? Without a clear destination, almost every opportunity can look like the right opportunity. Every idea can appear important. Every invitation call can pull your attention away. Every new shiny object can distract you. Every new strategy can convince you to abandon um, your current strategy. Clarity helps you decide what deserves your energy and what doesn't deserve your energy. Your vision becomes the measuring tool. So when an opportunity appears, you can ask, does this move me closer towards my vision? Does this support the business I've chosen to build? Does this strengthen the person that I'm becoming? Is this important now or can it wait? Am I saying yes because it's aligned or because I'm afraid of missing out? See, what we have to understand is not everything is good for you right now. Not every idea needs to become a project right this minute. Not every opportunity needs to be an immediate yes. And not every problem needs your attention. Not everything that gets your attention deserves your focus. So today I want you to look honestly at your life. Where is this happening? Where's your focus being taken away from what's most important? Where are you giving time and energy to something that isn't serving the destination you say you want? Are you waking up each morning with a clear focus? Do you know the most important actions you need to complete? Do you know what mindset work you need to do so that you are emotionally prepared to follow through? Do you have a vision of where you're going? Are you measuring your decisions against the vision? Or are you beginning each day by reacting to messages, reacting to social media, reacting to other people's priorities, reacting to all the new ideas, reacting to your emotions, reacting to whatever feels most urgent in the moment? See, when you live in constant reaction, other people and circumstances begin choosing your route for you. Focus requires that you become intentional. And I want to make one important distinction. Your family is not automatically a distraction. Rest is not a distraction. Taking care of your health is not a distraction. Processing an emotional experience is not a distraction. There will be responsibilities and relationships that deserve your time and presence. You're a whole person. You're not a machine designed only to produce business results. The goal is not to eliminate everything in your life except work. The goal is to become conscious of where your energy is going. Rest is important. Rest can help you return to the road stronger. Time with people you love can help you remember why the destination matters. Taking care of yourself can increase your capacity to continue. See, the question's not, does this produce an immediate business result? The question is this an intentional part of my life I am building? Or is this an unconscious escape from what I know I need to be doing? There is a difference. So today, I want you to look at what is the vision? What is the goal? Write it down, make it clear. And every time some new opportunity comes up, some shiny object over here, something where I don't feel like working on this, Just make a conscious decision. Read your vision and then ask yourself the exact same question afterwards. Measure everything against your vision, and clarity will come. And so will your results. And just remember, we believe in you. I believe in you. And I know you'll get there.